Okay, so now like I said, or I didn't say, it's a quarter of a cup of semi-sweet or dark chocolate chips. And again, where did I put my chocolate chips? I have to cut. Oh, no, yeah, they're over here. Okay, so semi-sweet, you know, because I like sweet stuff. I haven't tried one yet, otherwise they probably wouldn't be here anymore. And yeah, we've got all of this in there, and it says a quarter of a cup. And unfortunately, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Maybe people are a little more avid cookers. You tell me if I should clean this first before putting the chocolate chips in. What's happening anyways? So, quarter of a cup. That's the first line, apparently. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. It's happening. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll taste test them to get rid of some of them. Put them over here so I'm not chewing and talking to you guys at the same time. Yeah, it still looks like a little much. Have to taste test a few more. There we go. Okay, so add this. Man, come on. It's all sticking in there. So I guess the answer there would be make sure you clean the measuring cup first. And now, I don't know why this little amount of honey, but it says a tablespoon. And I don't know like if that's because when you're melting the chocolate, you need the honey to glaze it and stick it or something. Not really sure, but we'll go with adding a tablespoon of honey to the mix anyways. I don't know how much it will help, but we'll trust what the recipe says. And these are the only tools I do have, is these things. So tablespoon is this big guy. So we'll do honey. And that looks like a tablespoon there. A little more. Something like that. Yeah, maybe we'll add some sweetness to it all. It's quite a bit of honey. Maybe I was thinking of a teaspoon. And of course, this is going to take forever to get off this spoon. Let's scrape it off with another spoon. Is that proper kitchen cooking etiquette? I don't know, but it's happening. It's not working too well. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't overflow. Maybe now it needs to go into the big bowl. Maybe there's actually enough, so maybe I'll do that. Well, you know what? Yeah, I think this will be too much of a mess. So we'll put it in the big bowl. I think you guys can still see me over here. Just a little more room over here. Here, I'll move it back over here. We're slowly losing ingredients, guys, every time I transfer bowls, but that's okay. I think it'll still end up all right. So this doesn't look very appetizing, not gonna lie, but we have to trust that it will be. Maybe that's what the chocolate's for, to make it look appetizing. Okay, again, do this whole transfer spoon to spoon until it gets into the bowl thing. And I'll show you here what it looks like before I start mixing and grinding with my processing tools. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Again, I don't know if you can see the angle, but yeah, we're gonna start crushing, mixing, and mashing, and I'll get back to you when we're close to being done or halfway done or when we make some progress. All right, so see you in a few. Okay, so it was really hard at first because all the dates are just clumped into one. And you know, now that it's spreading out a bit, it's actually working. I think like the dates are somehow binding everything together, because it was looking kind of weird at first because like the quinoa was just super separated from everything else, like very loose. But now it's actually looking almost like something better, and I'm gonna show you because actually just within the last 5 seconds here, it's gotten really good. The chocolate chips are spreading out nicely, so I think I'll do this for a few more minutes, and I think it'll maybe harden it up. So a couple clumps of dates I'd like to spread out amongst everything. Don't want anyone to get greedy with their dates eating, but you can see here it's pumping up quite nice, and it's actually turning darker, more like a bar. It's kind of looking more like the Cliff Bars that I eat. So that's exciting. So I'll keep doing this for a bit, and I'll get back to you maybe when I'm placing them on a tray. Not really sure how I'm going to store them, not sure how long they're going to last at room temperature. because preferably I'd like to be able to bring them to practice and eat them, you know, like 2 hours later or something like that. So we'll go from there, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're kind of switching camera angles. I didn't check the camera angle. I know it's pretty low. Usually I can check it with my phone, but we're just going to kind of do this because hopefully you can see the plate, and I want to show you me putting them on the plate. So it turned out pretty well. I don't know if they'll like dry out or they'll just always be this wet or what, but I don't know what shape to make them into either. But we'll go with this shape. It's kind of like a cookie shape. Maybe we'll go like that, and we'll pat it down a little bit. Maybe there's a few too many chocolate chips, but it's something we can work on. Maybe I'll just keep the same amount of chocolate chips next time, and increase the other ingredients. So yeah, once I got the dates kind of mixed in, everything started to kind of just combining together, like I was saying. And so I would just suggest, if you're doing this, just make sure you mix those dates evenly. And yeah, obviously some bars, I'm not a factory here, and some bars are gonna have more chocolate chips or more dates than other bars. I don't know if using a food processor might eliminate that, and so it's more mixed together. But you know, if you like dates and you're trying one of mine, hopefully you get one with lots of dates, and if you're not a big fan of them, then hopefully you get one with not so many dates. So it says that it's supposed to make about 6. I don't know. This is already 5. I'm going for probably at least 8. Maybe I can make them bigger. No, I don't think so. It's a decent size. Hopefully that sun's not much in your way either. Can't really tell, like I said. And I'm hopefully, like right now, they're super wet too, so I don't know how to dry them out. Hopefully they'll just dry out on their own. I'll put them in the fridge uncovered, and hopefully they'll just dry. Fingers crossed. Actually, maybe with the rest I'll make just little ones for people to test out. I really hope this dries out, because otherwise people are never going to be able to. Yeah, I think there's definitely too many chocolate chips, because there's a bunch just loose in the bowl here. And these last few are definitely going to have an overloading of chocolate chips. I'm trying to get some of them out, or maybe I'll just eat these ones. Actually, the chocolate chips I bought before are milk chocolate, and maybe that was the problem why they were so good and I just had to eat them. These ones are semi-sweet, and I'm finding I'm not, don't really care as much after I had my little taste testers there to eat all of them. Okay, so this is the last one. The rest are just chocolate chips. And yeah, so hopefully that sets. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but I'll let you know if they harden or whatever. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, or at least gives you some idea of what you can do on your own if you're looking to make your own quinoa bars. Again, I'll post a link of the recipe I got and where it came from, and you can check it out there. If you guys have any tips on how to maybe make it drier, if it doesn't end up setting, and things that you've made in the past, then definitely let me know. And yeah, I guess we'll see you next time. It's Thursday today, so I don't know if I'll put this video up today, but you'll definitely at least see one of my vlogs today, and I'll probably let you know that this is coming. So have a good week, or you know, whatever is the time between my last video and now, and this video and the next, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Okay, so that's it for me. Take care and have an awesome week.